Hey, part three. Yes, I've changed. I had someone pop in and I got caught up and I spilt something on myself. So here I am for part three. So, but what I was doing was trying to find whatever affirmations were showing up before we stopped, because something, your body wanted some big goal or energy to be infused into your body. But when I came back, that's not what your body needs. We need to go in and do some immune system stuff. So because there's been so much go on there, we just need to keep on boosting that immune system. Maybe look at something with the diet that's really playing up. So I just thought we'd have a bit of a play here and see what shows up. Okay. Okay. Okay, so back into your energy again, Jordana. Okay. So give me yes, give me no. We're 100% Jordana, yes. I'm 100% Jordana. Okay. So once again, adrenal, survival, deep survival, hidden, deep survival, immune system. Yeah. So we need to go in through the immune system to do whatever the next layer is. Yeah. So the thymus gland and the heart chakra, that is showing up. So let's pop the heart chakra in as a combo. The heart, lacrimal, sternum. So the heart, the sternum in underneath. Basically that's the sternum bone down through here. Heart energy. Lacrimal bones are these little ones in here, so it's where your tear ducts attached to. Okay, so that little combo is in second stage stress. In the morning, it's good to go outside, look at the sun and tap your thymus gland, and it helps to wake up your immune system in the morning. The combination of the sunshine and tapping the thymus gland. Any vibration, energy in the body is really powerful and important for your immune system. So whether it's, jumping on a little trampoline, or whether it's getting like a massage, some sort of massager that works, that you can use externally to get that lymph moving. But when we don't get our lymph moving, we're not getting neurotransmitters through the body, we're not moving our toxins. And when we sleep, when we sleep, our lymph stops, so we don't actually have a pump moving the lymph. The only thing that moves lymph is vibration and exercise. Really deep breathing, like proper breathing, like Wim Hof breathing or meditative breathing, that can actually get the lymph moving, but we have to know how to do it. It's like a pumping action. So, thymus gland. Okay, so we just need to hold that heart chakra up over the thymus gland to wake that up initially. Okay. So I'm going to ask the immune system and the little inflammatory pathways, whether some of the health issues you're going through are part of this immune deficiency and inflammatory process. Okay, so the tuberculosis, so we're just going to ask in relation to TB, in relation to any and all tuberculosis, miasms in the body. Okay, so I think it's hiding in the system, so it's sort of showing up as an energy mismatch. So one of the things that infections can do is self-destruct into smaller pieces called lipopolysaccharides, and then they come back out and pop themselves together in a slightly different format, when our immune system is changing. So they don't want to be killed, of course. Okay, so in relation to any and all miasms of the TB, any and all components of tuberculosis. Okay. This is just, once again, it's getting the body to recognize. Okay, okay. So there's also with the post-COVID fatigue, so any and all coronaviruses. Any and all coronaviruses. Get your body recognizing any and all strains. Any and all coronaviruses. Any and all coronaviruses. Yeah, right. So something about, because I don't know whether it's the fear of it or how unwell you got with COVID, but it's popped your body into the reticular activating system, messing with your ability to see it as anything except, so it creates fear in the system in relation to COVID. Yeah, lowered the serotonin levels. So of course the serotonin is calming and nurturing and relaxing. Yeah. So the long COVID is still depressing the serotonin in the system, creating noradrenaline, so that your body gets into a state where you are expecting long-term stress. Okay. Let's just pop in the energy around that gum, the gum health as well. Yeah, so there's inflammation associated with that. So I'm wondering whether there is something going on with salicylates or oxalates, or, you know, some sort of toxin that's just building up in your body that's depleting the ability to heal. Because, you know, you're so young. Like, it's such a shame. Okay. And since we're in the immune system, one of the affirmations is, I am immune to actions and projections from others. I am immune to actions and projections from others. Yeah, right. That popped us into a little deep survival pattern. Okay. So that first little area, remember the one earlier on, the subclossal gyrus? So the subclossal gyrus is the one with up to the 7 generations of how how we cope with stress. So it's the one on the spectrum. It's sort of like everything from the anger, resentment, frustration, all the way down to depression. Okay, do we need any more on that affirmation? We've just got it stacked in. Okay. Okay, so where do we need to go? Something with personal ecology. Blood sugar. Blood sugar and diet. So we need to sort of diet additions or deletions, but it's linked in with blood sugar. So something about your blood sugar is allowing some of these disease states to take hold. Let me think. So with blood sugar, you know, it can be the sugars and grains and things like that, but it could even be big stuff. Let's just check a few things. Let's check in relation to nightshades, which are inflammatory substances in the nightshade family. So that's your potatoes and capsicums and eggplants and tomatoes. No, it doesn't seem to be nightshades. Let's ask around, say, oxalates. Okay, so the body isn't liking that. So just getting your body to recognize oxalates because there's an energy mismatch to it at the moment. Okay, oxalates. Oxalates. Yeah, right. Oxalates are somehow messing with your heart energy, so I don't know whether you get anxiety or palpitations or any chestiness. So we'll wake up the heart chakra, sorry. Okay, oxalates. Okay. What about salicylates or histamines? Histamines. Okay, so histamines. Yeah, right. So it's like oxalates. It's messing with the whole immune system. Yeah, so sometimes things like antibiotics can destroy the microbiome, and some of those bacteria are involved, and part of their job is to get rid of excess substances like histamines and oxalates. So when our microbiome has been destroyed in our gut, we just can't get rid of those things. So especially initially while everything's trying to heal and repair, it can be an idea to have so a low oxalate diet and a low histamine diet. Okay, so what about DAO? What about MCAS, MCAS? Yeah, right, I really wouldn't have thought of you being mast cell activation syndrome, but I'll pop it in. I mean, a couple of really big infections can sort of flip this sort of thing. So it's like something's showing up with MCAS, mast cell activation syndrome. And at the very least, it can stop things from healing properly. And your body can be in this state of just hyper-producing histamine as a healing agent. And histamine builds up in the gut, the brain, the uterus, and the spine. Whereas histamines and electromagnetic frequencies, they tend to attract each other. So we've really got to keep our bodies grounded, with really good quality protein and plenty of water, Celtic salt in your water, apple cider vinegar in your water. Just keep your body nice and alkalized and highly mineralized. Things like bentonite clay and stuff. But there's sort of in the part of the healing for the high oxalate diet is to have several meals a week or a day, depending on, but B, 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 and E. So beef, bacon, butter, and eggs. So that takes all of the salicylates, all of the histamines, all of the uh, oxalates out of the diet. It's a very low allergenic diet. Okay. Yeah, because even with the gums, you know, that poor connective tissue, things like the oxalates can basically bind with any of the minerals in your body, your potassium, your magnesium, your manganese, your zinc, so then it becomes like iron oxalate or magnesium oxalate or potassium oxalate or calcium oxalate. And medically, you know, if you get kidney stones, they say, oh, gee, you've got too much calcium oxalate. But they don't blame the oxalate. And of course, it's a dietary solution, which isn't the forte. Okay. So, with all of these on board, yeah, and I think once again realizing what an amazing job your body wants you to be well. So health is good, health is good, wealth is good, wealth is good. Okay, so something about health and wealth is good blew your base chakra. Good. Okay, so yeah, so I think like it's feeling like cutting down on those. Just a sec, I'll just make sure health is good and wealth is good. Health is good. Health is good. Wealth is good. Wealth is good. Yeah, so cutting down on oxalates and histamine foods, you know, is a bit important. So there's something going on where they're just driving your immune system to be hyperactive all the time. They're depleting minerals from your body, so then your body just isn't healing as fast as it should. And for some reason, your body just isn't replacing cells as fast as it could. So let me just ask the body, so if you're willing, let me just ask. Yeah, okay. So how many minimum per week? 6 maximum per week. 6 to 12. Right, so it's like so there must be a fair chunk of oxalates and histamines in your body. Your body wants to swap meals, so to between 6 and 12 meals per week being both low oxalate and low histamines. So that's like with the histamines, it's sort of stuff like pickles, and it's things that are fermented. It's things that are like bone broth and stuff like that. With the oxalates, it's a lot of the things like almond milk, almond flour, almonds, spinach. A lot of the berries are high in oxalates. So basically, I'll send through a list to your dad, and well, that's certainly with the oxalates, and I think pretty much if you avoid fermented and pickled things, then that's pretty much low histamine as well. So, right, so got interesting. We had to get in there. So I hope you have woken up feeling fantastic. Take care, Jordana. Talk to you soon. Bye.